Yeah, man. Grew up in Greensboro, North Carolina, in the Hampton Home projects.
Mhm, mhm.
Me and my brother live with my grandma, my mama there, and my dad. I ended up getting real sick. I ended up getting pneumonia as a kid. And you have pneumonia as a kid, it's you can all kids can die from that, and I
Absolutely.
almost did. And we my dad joined the army because we didn't have any insurance, and that affected our whole family trying to make sure that I was healthy. So he ended up joining the army. And when I say that was my blessing in disguise, I think a lot of kids that grow up in the hood or grow up in one neighborhood and they don't get a chance to get out of that neighborhood. They don't see how big life in the world is. So when my dad moved to and got in the military, I mean, I was from Shreveport to Canada to we lived 4 years in Hawaii. You know what I
Wow.
mean? So as a young kid, I'm in the islands of Hawaii, as I'm growing up in high school and intermediate school and high school. And I remember, man, I was an introvert. I was a real quiet kid. My brother was the one that was always out doing that stuff. And my mom was like, go out and go play with your brother. Go play some football, boy. Stop staying in the house. Stop staying under me. That's what she would always say. Stop staying under me. So
Hmm. Hmm.
yeah, I kicked rocks and cans all the way up to go see my brother and play football with him because he was bigger than me. And I
Uh-huh.
was in Hawaii, man. There ain't nothing but Hawaiians and Samoans out there. So
That's
I
right.
was
Them
like,
some big old boys.
yeah, man. I'm like, what am I doing out here, man? So I ended up getting on a football team with the best quarterback of the high school. And he was like, I want little dude. I was like, all right, whatever. And he got me in the huddle, man. He was like, hey, go deep. And I was like, what is deep? What the hell is
Uh-huh.
deep? What about deep? And what does deep mean? And I was like, all right. So I just started running for my life. And
Uh-huh.
I tell everybody, man, my hands have been this big since I was a kid, So I just threw them up in the air, waved them like I just don't care. And I ended up pulling down that first touchdown, man. And it changed my life. I came home smelling like grass and
Uh-huh.
all bit up. And my brother, being at the table and having my brother bragging with me in front of my mom and dad was everything, man. And that started the whole